Hello everyone, I'm Felix, and we are going to talk about Z, T, and F tests in statistics. And the first question was talking about Z, T, and F tests considered as parametric or non-parametric tests. Simply, Z, T, and F tests are considered as parametric tests. This is because they make assumptions about the distribution of the underlying population from which the sample was taken. That is why they are considered as parametric. And there is a difference between Z tests as well as T tests. The key difference between these tests is that Z test is used when the sample size is large. This means it's greater than 30 and the population standard deviation is known. If the population size or if the deviation is unknown and the test is less than 30, then we use T test. And there are some real life examples that we can provide about this. Suppose that a company wants to test if the average weight of a certain product is equal to the advertised weight. The company had a sample size that is greater than 30 and knows population standard deviation. In this, the company will use Z test. And if a researcher wants to test if the average height of a certain population is equal to a certain value, and then the researcher has a large sample size which is greater than 30 and knows the population is standard deviation, also use Z test. And the needs of paired and unpaired in statistics. Like if you needed to, if a researcher wants to test if a new drug has a significant effect on the same group patient before and after the treatment. Here, before you have to test the patient, and then after use we also test the patient. In this there are twice tests. Therefore, the data are paired because each patient is tested twice. And the need for unpaired t-test is one. Suppose that a teacher wants to test if there is a significant difference in the test scores of two groups of students who are not matched in any way. In this way, you will use what we call unique unpaired. And at the end, I'm going to talk about the formulas for each test. That you have Z test, T test, paired, unpaired, and F test. About this test, we have this formula as you can look there. How the sample mean, population standard deviation, as well as the sample size. Here, you know how to do it by using this formula. And T test, we have sample mean, population mean, standard deviation, as well as sample size. We also use that mean that you are seeing there. On the paired, when we want to use paired, first up to have the mean difference between the pairs, how to know to have the hypothesis difference between the pairs, how to know the standard deviation of difference between the pairs, as well as the number of pairs. And about unpaired test, we need to have the mean of two independent samples. We also need variance of two independent samples, and we need the size of 2 independent samples. And finally, we have F test, where we have the variance of 2 independent samples only. Thank you.